Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I am the Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are playing using my Iron Man rules. Now, the Iron Man rules are pretty simple. I play every difficulty twice, and then after playing it twice, I increase the difficulty, and we keep going until we lose. I think the highest I've gotten so far was Prestige 4. We are on our 4th attempt doing this, and we are on Prestige 2 currently. So that is where we are at. We're on Prestige 2. Things are looking okay. They're not the greatest, but they're not terrible. And let's get into it. So where we left off, we've got so many things that reduce hostility. We've got protected trade. So we're lowering hostility when we sell stuff. And we've got Calming the Forest, so we're lowering hostility for dangerous glades. And we have Double Safe Haven, so we're lowering hostility when we upgrade hubs to their 2nd tier, which is why we are on such low hostility on year 8. I'm going to go ahead and rehire all of those wood choppers that I fired to manage hostility during the storm. I'm going to get some more people. We're getting as many lizards as we can to fulfill this lizard majority rule. Free provisions or global resolve for 2 caches. Let's go with global resolve for 2 caches. I believe I already got that from Dullahan as like in a goodie box. Where is it? Oh, I've got it 3 times. Great. So opening caches is going to be phenomenal for us. And we finally got infrastructure in place to make tools, so that's very nice. We will, of course, go work this. Oh, 5 villagers. Okay, sure. Let's go investigate that. Means I should probably start thinking about another hub. And I think my next hub should be up in this area. Unfortunately, the best place to put it so it's touching my other 2 neighborhoods is right on top of something I'm harvesting. But that's okay. We only have 20 people housed here. 24, which is my usual go-to. Of course, I usually have I'm so used to having the tier 3 hub upgrades that having 20 people is efficient, as opposed to right now where it's just kind of unnecessary. Don't have planks. We're having a lot of trouble keeping planks. But that, at this point, that's because we're making tools out of our planks. How is this foragers camp? Swamp field is okay. That's being worked. Got a fresh herb garden. Very nice. The living matter is what's currently chewing through all of our food. That's what's doing it. But hey, I guess the living matter spawned wine? It's kind of concerning. I don't know if I'd want to drink living matter wine. We do need to get an ability to make flour, and once we can make flour, we should be really, really solid as far as food goes. Well, we can't sell planks. I don't have planks. I can't drink the wine, so I might as well sell it. Finishing off that order. I'm not selling parts. I could actually stand to sell fabric. And that's everything that we can sell. Let's kick this... No, he's good. We'll leave him there. Meanwhile, down here, that's been finished. So let's go ahead and turn in 20 mushrooms for... Do I want people? I think I do want people. We should raise this to 20, I think. And I should also... Oh, hey, woodcutter camp is out of stuff to cut. Yes, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and come up this way. And we're going to start working our way in toward that glade. Because again, we've been consistently doing 1 a year since I want to say year 3. Like, we got a bit of a late start, but now we're able to just consistently keep hammering out glades year over year. And that's quite nice. We are low on food, that is true. We are going to change our packs of provisions to just herbs, because I don't have anything I can do to eat. Huh. Oh, wow. I've got so many unnecessary items in there. So just herbs, and we're going to set this to a cap of 50, which should be more than enough for any trade routes I might want to do. Okay, so we still need those lizards. We have enough tools that I can now start thinking about opening caches. Let's see if there's any particularly juicy caches. No. Machinery's pretty good, but it doesn't help me immediately. The fact that come with copper bars, though, that comes with... Okay, yeah, no, that's not fantastic. Luxury goods, 40 ale. Leisure fulfilled 60 times. Let's do this. It gives me a ton of parts. That's great. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. And there is our trade routes. We can turn this in, get some bricks, get some amber. Water skins if we need to make water skins. Okay, that's not bad. A monastery could be good. We don't need skewers, right? Because we've got skewers access from the cookhouse. But the ability to make jerky could be huge. All three of these species do jerky. Plantation and forester's hut I'm not so excited about because I am mining copper, so I'd rather be smelting it if I can find the way to do that. Plantation, we've only found the one fertile ground, so I don't really want plantation here. The monastery is tempting if for no other reason than I've got that spirit altar, which would give us another +2 global resolve, on top of which the passive of the monastery, if you fully staff it, is 100 lower hostility. And given all of the hostility buffs that we've got, it could be huge. I'm going to go with the monastery. Meanwhile, let's say skewers should be made out of mushrooms, because we're getting so many of those. And then anything else that we can add to the mushrooms is fine. We'll do that with herbs. We're not going to make pigment right now. We could make pigment for scrolls, because we've got a scribe, and then the harpies get happy. But I think we're in a good enough place that I don't need to do that. And I like taking my time with victories whenever possible, solely because that lets me have more time to farm for things like this, where I can get bonus machinery. Because I need all of the buffs I can get while climbing up the tech tree. Otherwise, we're going to get to high-level prestige. We're not going to have a whole lot of resources to deal with that. Oh, hi, Jorg. Now, of course, we've got tons of amber from the living matter and from the trade routes. And honestly, from some of the events we're doing, too. So this is great. For one thing, food production speed's good. Movement speed's good. Harvesting crops faster is great. I don't really need pottery production, but I'm going to take it just because I want it. Like, it's just... If you can afford the buff, it's not worth getting. Our people are pretty unhappy as far as food goes, so I should probably fix that. If I got rid of this and this... Like, ideally, I just buy them out of amber, but I really want just about everything that I have right now. I think I can sell you 29 cloth, no problem. Oh, yeah, we've got plant fiber. I could sell way more cloth than I'm selling. Which means I should also think about making more harpy houses. But, you know, one thing at a time. We got packs of provisions for trade routes, so we can get more amber. I think what I want to do here is, since we can do skewers with mushrooms and berries, let's do that. And we don't really have a way of making flour, but I am going to... No, I've got an herb garden. Buying herbs is really dumb right now. I am, however, going to buy meat. Let's buy meat. 10 meat seems good. That is just so close right there. Okay, if I had another of these, and I had another of these, there we go. That's close enough for me. Now, of course, remember, when we sell stuff, oh, we are 3 away from another 15 hostility. Nah, I think we're okay. I don't think I need to push it much further than this. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to come up here, and we are going to, we're going to make a bathhouse. Because I have a forum, and I might as well get a bathhouse. Let's move you all the way up here. And let's put a warehouse in this area. And along with the warehouse, I am feeling human houses. There we go. And once again, I'm just going to give them a nice little garden in front of the house. And we will keep going up this way. There we go. Okay. Now, of course, harpies are miserable, so I should probably fire some of these boyos. And then up here. And, you know, just for good measure, that's not quite enough. Okay. Well, what if we also do that? Well, now they are extremely happy, and I don't even know if I need to be doing this. So let's not. Really? Oh, it's the greater threat. It's the greater threat that's doing that. Because greater threat is -2 global resolve for every opened dangerous glade, and I have been opening so many dangerous glades that it just makes people miserable. So that's what's going on there. Cool. Now, we opened up this big cache already. There's a cache there. There's one up here. That's fine. I think I want this one, though. Just to make sure I don't forget it. Okay. 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. That's a good way to get money. Gaining human resolve for incense could be nice. I'm going to actually speed up trade routes. No, 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 no. Okay. Nothing we can really do there. Rehiring all of our wood choppers. How are we coming on the swamp grass? Swamp wheat. It's half done. Okay, that's not bad. Let's delete this, actually. What I'm going to do there is I'm going to put in some human houses. No, I don't want to do human houses there. No, 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 no. No, no, that's dumb. What I want to do is harpy houses. Because what I was going to do is actually put parks between these harpy houses. Because I thought it would look fun. And then more harpy houses. There we go. And what we're going to do is... Yeah. Oh, I like this. Okay. And we are going to move this to the end of the harpy house, and this to the other end of the harpy house. Yes. Nice. Nice area for them to live in. Cool. Meanwhile, I need more lizards, so we'll get more lizards. Let's go ahead and poke our way all the way into that glade just as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I should start thinking about upgrading this because I don't think I have thought about it at all. Oh, no, start making this out of coal. That'll be much better for us. Thanks, guys. We need to preserve fuel. Lizards are done. +1 meat production and 50... Okay, that's real good as far as food goes. If I go in here and I say that you can make skewers out of any of these, that'll be really nice. And let's actually throw another lizard in there just so we can be real happy. That all looks pretty solid. The brick oven's great if I can find a way to get flour. I don't really want to make coal. And I'm not going to make incense either. I mean, I could. I don't wanna. I've got a carpenter, so I don't really need a smithy. The brewery could be good, because we do need ale. Like, we could use ale. Oh, let's get a brewery. Need to find a way to make containers for the ale, but you know, one thing at a time. And what if I were to take out those... Let's just take out this whole row of mushrooms right here. Just the whole row. Okay, we've opened up this. Let's go ahead and go work it immediately. Hey, there's some flour. That's nice. And you know, I'm actually going to give permission to open up this glade too. I think we're looking okay. You've got 20. That's actually pretty great. So if I just move this up this way... Who still needs housing? Lizards and humans need housing. So let's put 2 more human houses around the back here. And let's rotate this a bit into the corner so I can finish off that road. And that's going to finish this second location. I mean, this is only giving us like a +2, so I think I can fire these guys. I'd rather, I think, have them up here to slow down people leaving, and also to increase global production rate. And then if we swing over here, okay, this is going to slow down food growth, but that's fine. Oh my word. Food stockpiles? Yes, please. Let's get all of those Citadel upgrades that we can. Possibly. Gats. How are we coming on tools? You guys good? Oh, you're real good on tools. High level of corruption, you say? Well, I've got more than enough to deal with them, supposedly. We can get ourselves a second herbalist camp. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a second herbalist camp. Getting a free camp's always nice. And of course, another herb garden could also be good. What are we doing for trade routes? I keep forgetting these things. Nope. I've got decent money. Yeah, sure. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And we'll buy another one here, and another one here, and another one here. Still got decent money, so we'll buy another one here, another one here, and another one here. And this way we can start building up our economy. Should be decent. Meanwhile, I can get more people. Oh, hey, I didn't even spot those. There's 2 more farm fields up there we can get. Woodcutters has no suitable trees nearby. Well, I did say I wanted to clear out a little area over here. I did say that. This herb garden's done, so we can, or not herb garden, this herb camp is done, so we can put some harpies on herbing in that area. Got another point. I don't love the ranch. Can I power a ranch with mushrooms for anything? I can power it with grain. Okay, let's think about what needs we already have the potential to fulfill if I get all of the stuff. So you need religion, and I have not built it, but I do have a monastery blueprint. Okay. You need leisure, which we can do in the forum. Good. Okay. You need religion, monastery. Brawling, which we can do in the Explorer's Lodge. And that's it. You need Cleanliness, which we can do in the Bathhouse, Education, which we can do in the Forum, and Brawling, which we can do in the Explorer's Lodge. Cool. So as far as, like, service buildings go, I don't need the Tavern or the Market. I would just be getting them for their passives, which doesn't seem worthwhile. +3 Global Resolve or bonus carrying capacity, respectively. I really don't want to go Crystallized Dew. Making cosmetics wouldn't be bad, but the wine is really wasteful. So I think that leaves the ranch. I don't love the ranch, but the ranch lets me get more meat. Let's go ahead and do the ranch. I'm going to switch this over to this side. I'm going to rotate this around. Morale is super low, so let's go ahead and fire a bunch of woodcutters. Mine has no available ore. Well, that kind of makes sense. But what if I go here? We can spend bricks to upgrade it one. And then I guess bricks and parts once we make some more building materials. Now people should still be happy enough to get me through the storm, I would think. Ale's been mostly fulfilled. Living miters spawned. Yep, that makes sense. So we will go ahead and toss 2 harpies on it. And let's take a look at our... Oh, yep. I am definitely willing to sell a bunch of cloth here. That's great. I don't really want to sell tools if I can use them to open caches. We found a bunch of parts, so selling parts could be huge. Yeah, we'll sell parts. That's fine. We're 3/4 of the way through the storm, and only now are harpies starting to leave. And because of the passive from the bathhouse, they're leaving very slowly. So we're going to get through the whole year. Nice. Rehire our choppers. Our choppy brigade. Who are actually going to open up this glade now. Because again, I'm doing one every year. We're going to just keep doing that. It seems to keep working very nicely. Oh, yes. This could be very nice. Because these trees have a chance of leather. So getting more leather is going to basically mean that we get infinite cloth. Like, just so much cloth. And we're going to say we only want cloth from leather going forward. We're going to move this up here. With human. And we're doing that because we are going to put a ranch there, which will be lizards. Everyone's pretty much even, so I think I can go that route. That seems nice. Can we please finish this? I would love to put... You know, I don't necessarily have to have the hub be there, so I should probably think about where else I could put one. If I want to have another hub somewhere. That would be decent. If I just switch this up this way? Yeah, let's do that. Meanwhile, how are we looking on tools? I got 19. I should probably see what's in that before I commit to using hubs. Okay. Well, I definitely don't need this. Or that. And I can sell 200 of this, no problem. I'm willing to sell you 49 cloth. That seems fine. We've got so much copper ore I should be making into roads. So let's lower the amount of this that we have, because we're going to buy out all of his amber. Oh, it's so tempting to just get a whole bunch of these and go for that Utopia achievement where everybody's happy. But maybe not just yet. So obviously I want the bonus fabric production. Fabric is something we're already great at. And then fuel burning longer could be nice. So could the advanced press that lets us make more scrolls. If I wanted to just win off of Harpy Happiness. Let's go with Secret Techniques of the Firekeeper. That sounds good. Okay, that's been opened. Our Dangerous Glade event here is... Okay, it can be done with 30 incense. So if I can buy 30 incense... I sure can. Nice. We can go up here, and we can say 2 lizards. And we're going to keep the goods. Hey, look, another stack of wealth effect. Well, yeah. Wow. We've got so much happiness just from opening caches that we find in glades. Oh, they're still working that. Okay. They're still working this. Alright. They're still collecting from that. Makes sense. Nothing there I really want to sell. Sure. Let's do that. And you know what? I've been talking about it for a while now. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of these streets to copper streets. I am being a bit wasteful, like these residential sections do not need copper, but I like the way it looks, and frankly I keep encouraging people to play to make settlements that they think look nice, because you're just going to have better time if you enjoy looking at the city that you've been building for the entire game, right? Like, that's where my sense of accomplishment comes from. It's not from beating the challenges, because I can fairly consistently beat the challenges. What keeps bringing me back to the game is the fact that I'm making pretty cities, and then the fact that there's an end game is also big for me. Change this out for tools, and we're going to make a tool shop. Let us make barrels or water skins, but more importantly, it's going to let me focus this on just making planks. You know, let's just clear out this hole all the way over here. Just all of it. Just all of it has to go. Everything must go. Let's take 2. Yes. Absolutely, we'll do this. Go open up that glade immediately. Herbalist camp has no deposits nearby. Well, my friend, there are so many mushrooms on this map. I am sure we can find you more mushrooms to herbalize. So that should go away. Lizard resolve is low. Why? -6 for every 10 amber in your warehouse. That would do it. That would 100% do it. Okay. And living matter, I think we've already cleared. Cool. Well, you're not going to be here for a while. I guess we are kind of just see what we can sell, because we're just gonna have to tank the hit for a while, I think, is where we're at. Yep. Sure, we can sell that. Sounds good. And we want a brewery here, and we want 2 lizards in this, because they will get a bonus. And we're going to say that you can use any of these to make meat, leather, and eggs. And since we are now getting, what was it, how much bonus leather? Yeah, +2 bonus leather. This is actually a really efficient thing to do. Humans are pretty unhappy, but I think if I start making ale... Can't really make ale. We don't want to make packs of crops or pickled goods, that's for darn sure. But we do want to make ale. Okay. Now, if I fire a bunch of human wood choppers... I know it's a bit early to do this, but we've kind of got to deal with the negative consequences of our actions over here. Hey, that tool shop's not bad. Oh, I can put people in here. That'll help. Right? Because that's going to give us 4 plus 1 global resolve. Very nice. And we can fire you guys. Sure. Just get out of there. That gets us real low. I don't know that there's anything else I can really do as far as happiness goes. I still really want to put this small hearth here. But you're not letting me because we've got some charges left. Favoring people doesn't really do anything right now. I don't have any sea marrow. How are we looking on building materials? Looking great on everything but planks. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need that. Darn, I was really hoping to get through this without losing anybody, but I can't. So of course the Queen's going to get a little mad. But this will finish. And now suddenly everybody's very happy. Let's fire these guys. And let's rehire our wood choppers everywhere we can. Because we are going to need as much wood as possible. And we should probably think about also making a herb garden up here with a farm field. And of course, a farm field. Still don't have a good way to make flour. If I had a good way to make flour, we'd be in business with biscuits and with pie on top of everything else. But we don't, and so that's just kind of how it be for now. Now we're looking on copper. Oh, we've used all of our copper ore. Oh no. Okay, well, people are unhappy again, but this time I think I can do something about it. This time I think I can get rid of cutters again. And that gets us pretty low. And then with how much... we don't have quite enough coal. If I lower this, and I do that, now we should be fine for the rest of the storm. Okay, now we are out of stuff, but we should be okay, I think, for the last little bit here. And I keep forgetting to go back and look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so much money, but we do not have the stuff to sell it. You know what? I don't know if we can go another 14 minutes. Yeah, let's try though. Let's see. Let's at least check. That's so much money. Yeah, I can sell an insect. That seems fine. Okay, now once again, we will return to our regular schedule. Wood chopping already in progress. Let's go ahead and go this way. I wonder if people even remember that. Like, do broadcasts still get interrupted by government announcements? I don't know. I don't have a TV. I haven't had a TV in years because I watch everything online where I can skip commercials. Why would I ever watch something on live TV when they're going to advertise to me? I don't get that mindset. That doesn't make sense to me. It's so weird to me that the living matter spawning on farm fields doesn't seem to always happen. Is it that I'm just getting to it in time to stop it from occurring? I don't know. Okay, we're out of mushrooms down here, but that's fine. There's still loads of mushrooms over here we can get. I do want to put 2 people in the tool shop, and they are going to focus on making planks. Or not planks. They're going to focus on making tools first. And then, once we have, say, 50 tools, then you're going to make barrels with the same stuff. And we're going to limit that to 100. That way we can get tools, we can get planks. This is almost out. Great. We're going to shift this around to the other side. How are we coming on planks? We got plenty of planks now. So I can upgrade this. Nice. We're not burning anything, correct? Yes, good, good, good. We've got fuel. That's excellent. I am going to build another mine. There's a couple of decent places for mines, but I feel like this is the best one, so that's where we're going to put it. Okay, if we've got a road going there, then I want to back it up and just slide it that way, which means I can move this to the other side and build it right now. That is great. And we are just going to slide this around. Swoop. So I can build a road that goes to it. Nice. And we have opened up this dangerous glade. Very good, very good. So we're going to whoop, whoop. And yes, get us food supplies. That sounds amazing. Yeah, we have definitely conquered this map. Like we are doing phenomenally. The Queen's not impatient with us. We've done almost all of our orders. We do need to work out a little more ale for leisure, but I think we're good. Dullahan's here, and Dullahan is fantastic. Let's sell this, plus I think 345 mushrooms is more than enough. Jeez. Do you have anything I really need? I could use copper ore. We could probably use copper bars. Copper ore for the streets. I don't need copper ore for the streets. I'm going to be able to get that. I don't really need bricks. I think we're good. So we're going to do this, and then I don't really want to sell wheat. I can use so much wheat. Let's sell 140 spark dew, though. And let's just sell more mushrooms. There we go. Looks fair. Significantly lowering the hostility of the forest. And at the same time, 15 reduction in hostility every time 2 villagers die. Well, hopefully I don't need that. Oh my god. The mushroom for every time mushrooms are produced is so good in the marshlands because you get it out of the trees, and that counts. Plus, I've got 2 herbalist camps. Oh my word. We're going to be... we are already kind of swimming in mushrooms. Now they're going to be suffocating. It's going to be a lot. Crystallized dew, that's obviously great. Jerky is good for all of my species. Biscuit's good for 2 of them. Like, that's... We're going to be providing education to the harpies. That's really nice. Okay. Alright, longer burning fuel is good. Roots, pigment, cool, reeds, okay. Faster chopping speed and a bunch of food, that's not bad. The property of the deceased for the benefit, gain 20 random goods every time a villager dies. Huh, okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that one before. Thanks, Delahan. You're phenomenal. And let's see, what can we sell? Let's go ahead and do that. And because I want as short... You know, I'm not actually worried about delivery times on this, now that I think about it. So I'm going to put some humans on this. And I'm actually going to re-roll, because none of these excite me. I'm going to re-roll again. There we go. I'm going to take the rain mill. Flour would just be so good with everything else that we have that I wanted the ability to... I wanted anything that would give me flour, and this giving me flour is great. So we're just going to toss that there. We're going to say we're going to make flour out of mushrooms, because I'm going to have so many mushrooms. And that's all we're going to make there, is just flour. But it does mean that I need to get humans from somewhere. So this mine is actually going to be staffed entirely by lizards. We'll upgrade. And you know what? We'll upgrade. Just to make sure we have as much as possible of all of that. That seems like a really great thing to do. I do want to get lizards from somewhere, though. This can now be salvaged by harpies. Or by a harpy. So I can put a lizard here. And we're going to run a road up this way. And a road around the back. It's been so long since we've made a hub. This is going to be silly. So let's... Human, human, human. Oh, we should probably take out that corner too. Fire is going out. What? Why? Fire should not be going out. Harpies are so dang happy. My word. Might be a problem, actually. Huh. Sure, let's sell skewers. Just to slowly raise that. Foragers camp has nothing nearby. Excellent. Let's move this foragers camp over here. Seems good. And then I can finally put this small hearth here. Swap this out for another harpy. Woodcutter's camp has no suitable trees. Well, let's fix that. Let's just swing you around to this side. And we are going to chop a nice square area out there. You, meanwhile, we will... Let's actually bring you up this way. Because there is a forbidden glade here. And the great thing about the marsh is forbidden glades have these massive, massive glade events that can be extremely dangerous, but also extremely lucrative to start harvesting. So by clearing out an area near one, I'm hoping to do that next year. Meanwhile, our third hub is going up. Harpies are giving us a ridiculous amount of happiness. Just so silly. Did I forbid consumption? I did not. Okay. I might actually want to... No, they're not actually fulfilling any needs. Why are you... You're just... Oh, I guess you do have education, but the education's going down, so I think I'm out of scrolls. I am out of scrolls. Excellent. So, they won't They won't win us the game just yet. We are on year 11. But, you know, I want to stretch this out. Make sure it's a decent video. You know how it is. Let's make some more human houses. Just so many human houses, just everywhere. Human houses. And now that that's cleared, we're going to move this up this side and run a reinforced road around the back. Looks good to me. Cool. And I'm thinking that I'm actually going to go with fencing here, which I haven't really used much this game. Just make a nice agrarian society. I know I'm wasting wood, but I think it's fine. There we go. Just make a nice little pastoral scene on that side. And of course, people are unhappy, but if I just leave it, it'll take a while for it to get low enough, because for one thing, they started off pretty dang happy. And for another thing, I've got those bathhouses. Trappers camp's out of stuff. What? Okay. Well, there's so much to trap. It's just a question of where is efficient for me to go. Let's go ahead and go here. Looks good. Right, because I didn't bother... Oh, holy... Okay. Well, people are gonna die. Good job me, not noticing that. My word. Okay. Oops. Geez. Alright. So I guess that means it's time for me to definitely put down another blight post. Snuck up on me, how corrupt the place was. What are we looking at as far as building materials go? Well, we got some copper. So I think I can do a road like this. I think that should be good enough. But yeah, 3 people are going to die right there. Okay, so we lost a lizard firekeeper and 2 builders. I don't care about the builders. I do care about the lizard firekeeper, and we got some free meat out of it, so that's always fun. But where is my firekeeper? Not you. You? Okay. Where can I get a lizard? You don't have to be lizards. You can be a harpy. So we can make you a lizard. You can also be a harpy. How are we looking on tools? We have 26 tools. Let's go ahead and claim this real quick. Did I leave all of you employed? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we sure did. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and grab this real quick. Just investigate that. Queen's not too unhappy with us, despite losing some people. Yes, that seems like a nice mix. So that's what we'll do. This should be a lizard. Nice. We will run some basic road around it, because I'm running out of copper. And let's go ahead and open up this glade as soon as possible. Where was the living matter? Oh, it was up here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and deal with that. Meanwhile... nothing there. I'm willing to sell that, sure. Okay. Lizards are super happy. Probably because I have them all tending fires. That tends to do it. Okay, so that's got plenty, so let's send 2 this way. Grab that, which will increase the rate at which we make cloth, and cloth is the one thing we make really, really well. And let's start making some flour to really boost this cookhouse. And also, if we're boosting the cookhouse, I should put lizards there. Seriously, where all do I have lizards that don't need to be lizards? Is there anywhere, like, are lizards fully optimized in their employment? Because I feel like, oh, nope, not quite. Let's put some harpies down here. Okay, we're doing good on all that. Trade routes are solid. We're gonna get a pile of money soon. That's pretty good. You should be right up here. And of course I'm gonna have to fire one of you just so I can get more people. Woodcutter's camp. Okay, nothing suitable. Well, let's ring you around to this side. Put a copper road behind this guy. Slide this right up against the tree line. And let's see, we need 14 to get to level 2. I've got so many unhoused people, it's not even funny. Let's go ahead and drop harpy houses here and here. Reinforced road all the way around, kind of. Because what I'm going to do is we are going to put the monastery that I hadn't built right here. And then I think we'll do some night ferns, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4 night ferns. Should be good. People are really happy. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get all of those supplies, and I would really love to get the supplies. I'd also love this trade route to finish. So what can I do to make people less happy? Not maintaining those fires should very quickly lower our resolve a lot. Harpies? Harpies, can you stop? Harpies. Harpies, please. Well, we can definitely go work this. It's just a question of, are we going to be able to maybe make that a harpy? There we go. Okay. Whew, alright. I think we're going to get some massive debuffs once these fires go out. If these fires could go out, that'd be lovely. No, we just won. Alright, well that's kind of okay. Right? It's alright. You know, if I... Oh, that's good to know. I can, on the victory screen... Hey. So I can get myself a second screenshot. That look good? That looks good to me. Actually, no. This one? Do I go over this way? I think I go over this way. Yeah, let's go over this way for the screenshot. Yeah, so that is our second half. And we'll take a look at our score in a moment. All right. So, we got over 2,000. So I like it when I get scores over 2,000, especially in Prestige, though it is going to get consistently easier because of the increasing multiplier. We won with 18 reputation. We had lots of impatience left because my people were so happy. We did 8 out of our 9 orders, 12 regular events, 10 dangerous events, 60 villagers, and we had 100 amber in the bank. We would have had 200, which would have increased the score significantly if they could have just waited another minute. But they couldn't, so that's fine. Right? Yeah. Okay, 80 glades, 50 reputation points through resolve, okay. Marshlands on Viceroy or higher. I think this gives me some walls, which will make for prettier buildings going forward. And we did our first Prestige 2. Let's go back to the world map. insects every time you cut down 2 trees is such a powerful cornerstone. Okay, just XP. Decorative fungus, love it. I love having more decorations. They help me make things pretty. So it wasn't a wall. Okay, but that's fine. And let's go over to our upgrades. And keep climbing. So we can get this boost to global production speed and district level. Wonderful. Okay, we've got 3rd tier hubs. It's going to be great. Trader speed plus discounts. Okay, solid, solid. And we can afford maybe 1 more. So what do I want? Available charges. Okay, and construction speed goes up. That's nice. 1% chance of production yields. I love bonus production, so this is good. Fuel burns longer and we get our cornerstone reroll charge. That's very useful. Queen's impatience going up slower gives me more time. Villagers walk faster and we can see farther when we start a new round. Production speed and embarkation bonuses of straight up building materials. Traders show up faster on 1 more trade route. This is massive for money. Having 3 trade routes is huge. I think I'm going to go with the trade routes. Just because trade routes are such an integral part of how you can escalate, because you can buy cornerstones, and those cornerstones can make things bigger. Like you saw how good things got when we started just trading everything to Dullahan for more bonuses. It was phenomenal. So that was Prestige 2. We're going to have to do another Prestige 2, probably here, honestly, to get Cursed Royal Woodlands. I like the Cursed Royal Woodlands biome. We'll see if it kills me, but it's very nice. I could also think about sneaking up here, taking this Cursed Royal Woodlands, just to get in the way of the Brass Order. Because if I win this, of course, they can't settle. And Vanguard, as you can see, is way behind now, because they're not even going to start another settlement for 5 years, and they're at 0 points. So if I could like go here to block them, that may be worth it, just for me to get the end of the year bonuses for being the first. Regardless, you will have to tune in next time to see it. If you made it this far in the video, please give it a like, give it a subscribe. Leave any comments, things you want to see me do in the future, suggestions for future series. I've gotten feedback that my mic is too soft, so I've increased the gain on my mic, so I should be significantly louder than the game now. If I'm not, please do let me know. Also remember, you can catch me live over on twitch.tv/DreadCanary. For the next couple of weeks, the schedule's a bit messed up due to the holidays and other life commitments. So today was a Thursday stream, and then by the time this video goes out, the next one is going to be Thursday the 22nd. And then after that, we'll resume going back to Mondays at 8:30 p.m. and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. unless something comes up. And of course, you will get notifications if you follow me on my Twitter account specifically for my creations, like the card game I'm almost ready to start selling, as well as the book that I'm still working on a book proposal for. Writing a book is hard, guys. Selling a book is even harder, and it's been years. So I do not recommend it if you want to try to make money off of your writings. It's a rough time out here. Regardless, you can follow my Twitter for all announcements like that at Ghost Finch Media. No spaces, just Ghost, like ooh, spooky ghost. Finch, like the kind of bird a canary is. And then media, because I am making more than just books and videos. I'm making card games, and we'll see what else. So you can follow me there for any updates, notifications of when I'm going live as well. I very much appreciate you being here. I appreciate people showing up in the chat, seeing me live. That always makes for a better stream. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have yourself a great day.